no shame to this creator. When I was growing up, my dad, who was a fisheries biologist, told us, hey, yeah, you can drink running water. As long as it's running, it's fine. When I was maybe 19, I drank some running water in a bad spot and got quite sick in the backcountry. And then later on, I drank some water coming out of a glacier with no knowledge that there were people going to the bathroom in the snow up above, and got quite sick there too. The issue is essentially that what you don't know can hurt you. And there's this perspective of like, okay, I'm in the backcountry, the water is whatever. And it's probably not going to hurt me, but probably isn't good enough if you're really far away from a trailhead. We have really two specific things that we're worried about. We're worried about Giardia and Cryptosporidium. Both of these things can cause sickness. Cryptosporidium can cause sickness a little bit more quickly. Giardia can cause sickness after a while, and in developing countries often can result in death sometimes because it creates diarrhea to the point where you just can't stop going. And without proper medication, it's a problem. So if you're on an expedition of some sort, a through hike or something, and you get Giardia, it can be kind of a big deal. It could be the end of your trip. So one of the questions that comes up though is like, what about snowmelt? So these are my kids on the glacier drinking snowmelt, glacier melt water. When the kids were drinking that water, I was really aware of where we were. I'd worked on that glacier a lot. I knew there were no camps above at all. I knew that the water was coming from a clean source, but that's because I had specific knowledge of the area. We don't always know that. The other thing is that when we melt water, just for drinking, if you can see it's clean snow, it's probably fine. If it's white, what have you. Obviously, yellow snow might be bad. Water coming down from above, especially if you don't know where it's coming from, could be problematic. Now, it depends on how much. The more water coming down from an area where there's a camp early season, it could dilute everything when we're in the spring, but you don't know necessarily. There are a wide array of products available that can help purify the water that you drink, but even these don't kill everything or take everything out. If there's chemicals in the water or something like that, these things are not necessarily going to clean that out. They will get rid of most of these protozoa or bacteria that could be a problem. Another way to deal with it is to bring your water to a rolling boil. Now, all this isn't to say that you can't drink water directly from the stream or from whatever, as I showed with the kids. You just have to be smart about it.